So here's Kaimi. And off we go from Cleveland.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Jump.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. First carry for Nick Chubb. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Check 41.
A toss play to Chubb. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 40-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, but no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
41, Mike.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Hey, alert! Kill. Regular.
Now Mayfield, and he's going to go down again. Whitney Merciless dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Run.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
All day, baby, all day. Cut. 41's coming. 41's a mic. Oh, you got deep?
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. Over at the 24-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Chubb on first down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
180. 41 Mike. Oh, you get on the head. Regular. Oh, close it. Watch out.
Mayfield under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. DJ Reader in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. DeAndre Carter's deep for the Texans. This will be fielded at the 17. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive.
Lamar Miller, touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 78 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, the game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Browns drive about to get started, and the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
The first down run with Chubb is going to go nowhere. He's, in fact, going to lose a couple. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the 36-yard line.
Check 41. So don't say nothing. Kill. Turn regular.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Good. 180. Drop deep. Watch 85. Ball's going 85. Watch 85.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield, and it is incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. On 2nd and 9, Watson 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And it's caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A give, the first man through, Gillespie, the fullback. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans push further out in front. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Alert! Check 43! Real. He's coming. We got double up.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Whoa! Let's get it.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to take a shot right away from... That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 31 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Mayfield now from the 50. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. Down 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Check. This is it. 3T. Check. 53's right. Y'all not ready. 124. 26. Showing it. Showing it.
Back to throw. Watson. Flush to his right. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Deshaun Watson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line. And the try for 2, unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
And again, it's Chubb. And some room to roam now. And they finally get him down at the other 46. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On the carry, it's Chubb. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, award 33. Run. Check 24, check 24. Check 37, check 37. He's checking.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. On 1st down, Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's going to look deep, end zone for Hopkins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They run it again with Chubb. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert. Hey, check 24.
On the ground, it's Chubb, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Despite being 0 for 4 converting these so far, I guess they're going to say 5th time's the charm. They're going again on 4th down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And this is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Set. 19. 3 at the mic. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Miller. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now a former Buckeye back home. It's Carlos Hyde. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns 16.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
3rd and 2. Watson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. Sheldon Richardson. Back of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And this Browns defense stands tall. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. To throw, Mayfield. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, 4-1's mine.
They go play action. Mayfield nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
3rd and 7.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 57 yards. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now down to 20. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Miller.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Watson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Throwing now, Watson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant there he goes right side. And he will have a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on deep. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And some room to maneuver. And that one travels out of bounds. So a bad break there, and that will thwart any chance that they had of coming back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
One last shot from Mayfield here. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
This be the green light, go!